Hi, my name is Bob Trezise. I'm President and CEO of LEAP, Lansing Economic Area Partnership, and we're a regional economic development agency representing Ingham, Eaton, and Clinton County. And today is one of the funnest days of the year because our LEAP members who contribute and make LEAP happen give out a lot of grants to many organizations, incubators, and agencies throughout our entire region who are working to support our entrepreneurial business startup ecosystem. So 8 years ago, the greater Lansing community had almost or very little entrepreneurial assistance or support networks. And today, we're one of the best in the state of Michigan, if not the best, one of the better ones in the Great Lakes area. We have all kinds of incubators and programs and loans and grants and equity investment funds and angel investors. We have a very robust system. Youth Expo, middle and high school students. So from young to old and across every corner of our three-county area, connected strongly to Michigan State University, City of Lansing and East Lansing, we are about entrepreneurialism. And this is a great signal about a healthy future, a vibrant future, one that's like Madison and Columbus, like Ann Arbor and Grand Rapids. Lansing is right there. Okay. Here we go. We got a big crowd. This is going to be fun. My name is Bob Trezise. I'm President and CEO of LEAP, Lansing Economic Area Partnership. And LEAP is a regional economic development agency that represents Clinton, Eaton, and Ingham County. And we work on projects, we work on initiatives, anything we can do to help people live better lives and happier lives. That is fundamentally what economic development is about, helping people. And of course, having great programs that help businesses and developers and entrepreneurs create products and services and happiness. Yes, I want to use that word quite a bit. Happiness in our community is what it's all about. And we have a great group of people today who accomplish that goals in our communities. So we have numerous incubators and agencies that work on our entrepreneurial ecosystem. Tony Willis is our incredible director of our new economy division. Him and his staff do an amazing job year in and year out in piecing together something that LEAP doesn't get a huge amount of recognition for. I wish we did more, Tony, but it's growing. But we have a very, very robust entrepreneurial system, from incubators to pitching competitions to all kinds of events. Last year, these guys, Tony and his crew, were #1 in the state of Michigan for writing very difficult grants from the MEDC to support high-tech startup companies in our region. They're called Business Accelerator Funds. We were #1. What can I say? Quite competitive, and I want to be #1. So great job, Tony. Yeah, we can applaud that. But that's just one example of we held 39 events last year with 2,600 different attendees across our region interacting about entrepreneurialism. And then our Youth Expo, don't get me going on that. One of the great events of the year where we have hundreds of middle and high school students who are worked with through the school year on business plan ideas and come together in a day-long event at the Lansing Center. And we give away a lot of money in different entrepreneurial categories. And it's just inspirational because you see our region's future, our city's future, cities plural. And it's just a really inspiring moment, and it's open to the public. So this is today what LEAP is about, our entrepreneurial sector. We recruit companies from around the world. We have a great contract with the City of Lansing, and there and beyond work on all kinds of buildings and initiatives. We have an incredible relationship with Michigan State University, my great friends here and colleagues. It's just all clicking. Our area is hot. And I used this example yesterday, Mayor, but it's worth saying again that the Milken Institute, which is a very credible, there are lists and all, and then there's credible agencies that do research. And this is a credible agency, a Milken Institute out of California. Our national ranking for GDP growth of high-tech companies rose last year from number 98 in the country to number 21. In other words, we're the 21st best community in the entire United States for growing high-tech companies. And that is a product not of LEAP, but of all of us, the partners here, Spartan Innovation, MSU Foundation. Well, now I'm in trouble because I'm listing people. Joe Nelson's crew, everybody up here and well beyond. It's absolutely a product of an ecosystem. that a lot of you standing here initiated 8 years ago, 9 years ago or so, and it's really taken root. And look what it is today, Jeff. So I really thank everybody here. So I'm already way off script, and thank you very much for even bothering to write this script, Victoria, but I appreciate it anyways. So we have a number of agencies that participate in incubators, and they happen to be in 3 communities, and those are Grand Ledge, Lansing, and East Lansing. And so we thought we'd want to always make connections here at LEAP, and we want to make sure that the leadership of the communities, as well as the leadership of those agencies or incubators, are speaking and thinking and celebrating together today. So I hope you understand this is where we're going today. So we want to first introduce the Grand Ledge Fledge, and their director is Jerry Norris, right here, my friend. One of my very, very favorite people, an amazing entrepreneur who has created startup, amazing high-tech companies and successfully sold them, and is a big part of our entire ecosystem. And he has created an amazing creative space in Grand Ledge called the Fledge that is worth everyone to go see at some point. I mean, it's just really a game changer in the United States, actually. It's that innovative in its approach, Jerry, and you deserve a lot of credit. Now, we had invited Cal Smith, the mayor of Grand Ledge, today, and Cal is having some ongoing health issues, so we're all thinking about Mayor Smith, but he very personally to me sent his encouragement and celebration, Jerry, today with the Fledge and with us. He was very disappointed he couldn't be here today, and we are too, but we wish the best to Mayor Smith. And with that, though, I would like to, so what we're going to do is I'm going to invite Jerry, and then everybody, you'll see how it's going to go. We're going to speak, and then we're going to do a little photo op with each one of you, and then as a group at the end with our check. So I'd like to introduce Jerry Norris for a few brief words about the Fledge. Congratulations, Jerry, on your award today.
Thank you very much. The Grand Ledge Fledge is what we call a hyper-inclusive ideation, maker place, incubator, and accelerator. And the grant is helping us expand our services, especially in the ideation spot now. In the ideation spot, we have invested in a new music studio for beat making and raps and audio for do-it-yourself, and we offer this service for free, so it will attract youth and musicians that want to start out in their career, and then we use that attraction of people to get them into the entrepreneurial ecosystem by either helping them start their music career or start some other business like screen printing or 3D printing or computer programming. So the money will be used to enhance that studio or really create it and start to get people to come into the Fledge and get into the system. So
very good.
It's going to help very much. Thank you.
Why don't we do the actual check presentation? Mayor, you stay right here. Yep.
I don't have a mayor.
I don't have a big check.
Well, it's for and all of us, but congratulations, Jerry Norris and the Fledge in Grand Ledge.
Today we received a $1,000 grant from LEAP as part of the Regional Innovation Network Group, and we'll be using that money to enhance our music studio in an effort to get more people involved in an entrepreneurial spirit from the music and the arts. We at the Fledge take tremendous pride in what we have done for the music community and allowing people to have free studio time to work on their projects.
All right, thank you, Jerry.
Awesome, Jerry.
Thanks.
All right. Our next awardee from LEAP, and by the way, you might be wondering just quickly, where does the money come from? Sometimes people wonder about LEAP. We're not a government agency, we're a private organization. We are supported by 80 members, 2/3 of which are the private sector. So it's always important to know they give LEAP, frankly, a lot of money every year. The other third is the public sector. When we put all our they're pieces of money together, suddenly you have a nice big pot of money and you can do things like that. So just to say, our members of LEAP today, this is where this money comes from. That's important to know. Our next awardee is the Lansing Maker Network. We have Lansing's Makers Network out of Lansing Township with Brian Adams, my good friend Brian. Come on over, Brian. And he is accepting on their behalf today. He runs an amazing creative space. And Brian, we'd love to have you say a few words about the importance of our maker space across the entire region and specifically your physical space. So congratulations, my
Thank you
friend.
very much. Thank you. Lansing Makers Network is a community workshop where people have access to tools and equipment that they can use to create ideas, develop their hobbies, all kinds of things. We're an all-volunteer, membership-driven space, so all of the money that LEAP supports us with goes directly into adding facilities and adding equipment, improving our facilities, creating better opportunities for the members and the makers in our community that learn and build things in the Lansing area.
You're doing an awesome job, Brian, and it's a great movement across the country. And it's a lot of people think our makerspace and our maker network is one of the top ones in the whole country. So congratulations to you as its founder and its visionary for sure. All right, check.
Awesome.
Come on in, Tony and Mayor. Congratulations to Brian, the makerspace, and Lansing Township. Okay, thank you, Brian. Next is the City of East Lansing, and we want to congratulate Mayor Meadows from East Lansing. He couldn't be here today, but I know he sends his well wishes. Or did I miss? Yeah, so he sends his well wishes. But we have a number of groups and organizations that are in the City of East Lansing as well. And we have two organizations, the Technology Innovation Center, the TIC, and Startup Grind. And the TIC has been operating since 2008. And I do believe, Jeff, you were its founder. In fact, I know this.
The City of East Lansing was.
Yes, you're very diplomatic. So, but you're right. The City of East Lansing, the City Council, the Mayor, and yourself put this, and really was, one could argue, the tip of the spear. This was really the first sign of genuine, I would say, entrepreneurial ecosystem developing in our region. So always a lot of credit to you, Jeff, and the City of East Lansing. So the TIC has been around since 2008. It does business development support. It's very high tech, has amazing companies, educational programming focused on events to entrepreneurs. It is where we connect most solidly with Michigan State University, which is so important. And so, Jeff, I'd like to, Gabrielle Alum is here also, who is there on a daily basis and actually running the TIC in that respect. I'd like to invite both of you up to say a few words about the TIC, please.
So I'll keep it brief. As Bob mentioned, it opened in October 2008. So if you're doing the math, this is the 10th year. So the money, we were very fortunate to be using the money for expanding programming and rebranding and refreshing the program, so that all of you, I'm hoping that all of you in this room have been into the Technology Innovation Center at one point or another, or have used the 300 room for an event. We encourage you to do so. But we anticipate that ecosystem and that tip of the spear will continue to expand, and we will be using the money to continue that effort. So greatly appreciate it. Thank you for all the effort. The TIC is a regional product. It is something that started out in East Lansing, quickly grew to the Lansing Regional Smart Zone, then to LEAP, then back to the Smart Zone, and now the MSU Foundation and LEAP.
But every step of the way, step up. Let me just say that.
It is. It took a village, and it is definitely a regional asset. So greatly appreciate it.
Let's do a check, Tony.
All right.
Congratulations to the TIC and the City of East Lansing. Thank you,
Awesome.
guys.
Great job.
Thanks, Jeff. Thank you. Also from the City of East Lansing is the Startup Grind, is a local chapter of the national nonprofit Startup Grind, working to encourage the development of the entrepreneurial community through a monthly event designed to inspire, educate, and connect local entrepreneurs. The Startup Grind is going to receive a $2,000 grant today from LEAP. And again, I'd like to bring up, God, help me along here, guys, but Phil Threadgold, Shay Manawar. Yeah? Anam Mughal. My last name is Trezise, which gets slaughtered at every, so we're all in this together. But you guys run a very important element to our ecosystem across the region. You're in the City of East Lansing, and I would like to invite you up to say a few words as well, please.
So Startup Grind, it's a monthly meetup. We interview a local successful entrepreneur, and the community gets a chance to ask them questions, and we have a fireside chat format where I kind of find out the trials and tribulations they went through to get to where they are. And like I said, it's once a month. It's usually held at the 300 room in the Tick, who we just saw. And our next one is tonight. So our guest is actually here today, David Smith in the black back there. So he will be our guest tonight, and I welcome you all to come. Awesome. And thank you very much.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Yep. Thank you. Let's do the check.
So our foremost goal is to make sure that we bring successful entrepreneurs, regardless of the size of their business. If they have something to share to our community, that's our goal. And we also want to make sure that our audience not just learn from their success stories, but also the mistakes they've made.
All right, nice job. Well, thank you very much. Congratulations. And then there's the City of Lansing, which has a nice group mayor of entrepreneurs and agencies working very hard, as you know, so well on behalf of the city, and naturally that translates across the entire region. And so at this time, I'm going to be introducing the Allen Neighborhood Center, Soup Grant Lansing, Lansing Codes. And before I introduce each, actually, why don't you guys squeeze in here? But first off, I'd like to introduce Mayor Schor. And Mayor Schor, if you'd like to say a few words about your vision for entrepreneurialism in the city of Lansing and the region, we would welcome that. And then we'll do some checks to you guys too.
All right. Well, they gave me a few comments, but I'll probably go off script also.
Imagine that. That's a good thing.
You know, one thing we talk about in Lansing in my 3 weeks there that I'm there so far is excitement. We hear a lot about excitement. And to hear everything Bob said his word is happy. My word is excitement. And I think that explains everything Bob just did today and yesterday. Yesterday we stood with the governor to talk about the importance of brownfield redevelopment. Today we talk about entrepreneurialism, both which are key components, especially in the city of Lansing. So I'm really excited. A lot of friends here, not just in the city, but regional. I served on the board of the Tick and the Hatch for the LDFA when I was in the county. Great effort. I'm excited to see them continue. But here in the city of Lansing, you know, we've got 3 organizations that I'm very happy to see LEAP supporting and contributing to. I've known many of these folks here for many years, and the successes just keep piling on, and that's what we're going to continue. We're going to continue the entrepreneurialism. Bob's right. LEAP has this perception of just being about the big projects, and we love the big projects, right? We love when Accident Fund comes in and Blue Cross, but it's the small projects, it's the entrepreneurs, it's the small businesses, it's the jobs in ones and twos, it's the angel investments that really build the community from ground up. We need the big business, but the small business is kind of the lifeblood of what we do. So all of these folks that Bob is about to present the checks to, and Tony's about to present the checks to, this is just a tremendous piece of what we have done and what we need to do more of here in the city of Lansing. So that's going to be part of my drive. So I like to thank all of our Lansing businesses here, and I'm going to let Bob introduce them one by one. But I'm so excited, and I know Bob is, and I know LEAP is, and the team's doing a great job. So thank you.
Thank you, Mayor, very much. Thank you. Just on a side note, we'll do the checks, but Mayor, our first 4 weeks working together, I want to say this, I have not been more impressed with you and your staff and how important economic development and of course neighborhood development, corridor development, which we fully agree is all integrated together. This has been a lot of fun, and my God, the great work you're going to do, there's no question about it. So congratulations out of the gate. For sure. Well, let's do those checks. So why don't we start out with Allen Neighborhood Center, and Joan, why don't I introduce you, and you introduce whoever else you'd like, and we'll do a little check, okay?
Great. Thank you. Thank you.
Jonathan, how are you? Good. Stand right over here.
My name is Joan Nelson. I'm the Executive Director of Allen Neighborhood Center, and I'm joined by the President of our board, John Lum, whose offices are in this building as well. We are so delighted to receive yet another gift from LEAP. We take great pride in being part of the incubator network in this city. Our incubator, of course, is a kitchen incubator located in the 1600 block of East Kalamazoo. The kitchen incubator offers entry-level food entrepreneurs affordable kitchen and storage rental, access to a whole slew of business development workshops and training, and involvement in a community of practitioners. In the few years that we've been in operation. We've had 33 people come through our kitchen incubator. 6 of them have gone on to start their own bricks and mortar businesses all over the region, in fact, as far afield as Ferndale. My original thought was that we would be, populating Michigan Avenue in Kalamazoo with food entrepreneurs, but they're in Hazlitt and Mason and everywhere, and that's even better. Of those folks, 6 have gone on to establish bricks and mortar institutions of their own. A couple have been snatched up by local restaurants as executive chefs. Lots are still remaining. We're going to be using the funding from Leap's gift to us to further promote the kitchen and keep that pipeline flowing in. Again, we're really delighted with this, very grateful for Leap's support from day one of our incubator kitchens.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you, Joan. You're amazing, of course. And Jonathan, stand right here and you'll hold the check. Yep.
Today we received a generous gift from Bob Tresize and Leap for our incubator kitchens. Our incubator kitchens have been around for a few years. They provide entry-level food entrepreneurs with affordable kitchen and storage rental, access to business development workshops, and involvement with a community of like-minded practitioners.
All right, congratulations. Thank you. Soup Grant Lansing, a monthly fundraising event that jumpstarts community improvement projects in Lansing over soup. Go figure, I guess, the name, right? Soup Grant will be receiving a $2,000 award from Leap, and congratulations. Why don't you come on up, introduce yourself, and whoever you would like to introduce as well, and tell us all about you. Yeah, come on over, right here.
Okay, hi, I'm Heather from Soup Grant Lansing, and I have 2 of our team members here tonight. Terry, she's our soup chef, and she's also my mom.
All right.
She got roped in, but I'm so grateful she stuck it through. And then Eric, and he is a key member of our team, and also the one that helped us get this grant, so thank you, Eric. So what is Soup Grant? We are like a crowdfunding dinner. We do it once a month, and what we do is we invite the community to come to where we have the soup grant, and we provide free soup. And if they want to donate money, they can donate it towards a micro grant. The micro grant is literally just a cash grant. The money goes right from the guest into an envelope, and we have 2 presenters typically that will present their ideas on the night of soup grant. One of them goes home with that envelope of cash. So it's a very unbureaucratic, casual way to fund ideas in the community. And the idea was not ours. It was taken from Detroit Soup. They're doing it on a larger scale. One of the things we hope to do is take this grant and increase our impact on the community and maybe get the word out there even more. The thing I like most about the idea is that it's not just for nonprofits. It can be entrepreneurs looking to start a business. It can be someone who just has a good idea that they want to do in the community, and the only criteria really is that it has to positively impact Lansing and the surrounding communities. So that's the goal, just to have a positive impact on the community. And the best thing about it also is that the community comes and they're the ones that vote, so they choose who the cash goes to. So we're really excited to be a part of this, and we're really grateful for this.
Thank you, Heather, very much. Let's do a check. Congratulations to you. Yeah, let Mom hold it.
Yeah.
I mean, they always are anyway, right?
So we're really grateful to Leap for this ring grant. What we're going to do with the money is improve our outreach into the community, do some more advertising and some special events. We've been operating kind of on our shoestring budget. Basically, the team members are using their own money to get the events going each month. And so this grant is really going to help us defray some of those costs and also stretch what we're doing a little farther. So we're planning on advertising and some ingredients for soups and some special events and all kinds of good stuff in the coming year.
Okay, congratulations. Thank you very much. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Congratulations. Thank you. And finally, we have Lansing Codes. This amazing group supports and connects technology professionals in Lansing through events and networking. And Lansing Codes is also receiving today a $2,000 check from us. Our presentation, I presume, we have other, oh, yeah, here. Okay, gosh, yeah, come on up. Excuse me. Come on up and introduce yourself and tell us all about you. Congratulations. Yeah, bring all your guys up. Yep, everybody up. Bring everybody up.
Joe. Stop hiding in the back.
He's one of those, right? Yeah.
Well, that's,
Yeah, tell us how to introduce you and your group here and what you do.
I'm Eric Gillespie, and I'm just one of a number of people who are involved with Lansing Codes. There's probably over 24 different disparate tech communities and tech groups in the area, and Lansing Codes is trying to unite them all, connect them all. Tech is so big, we can help each other out in great ways. We want to make it easy for people to get involved in tech, whether it's coding, building new things, robotics. I mean, it's just a small step into entrepreneurship as well. There's so many opportunities. We want to connect everyone, find the recruiters. There's a lot of opportunities in Lansing, and we want to make sure that everyone can really grab hold of them and seize those whenever they get the chance.
All right, let's do the check, Tony. Yeah, Mayor, want to get the mayor? Yep.
I want these guys here.
We'll get you on the end. Lots of introverts.
Congratulations.
What we're trying to do is connect people who are interested in tech, whether that's children who are not even in school yet, to college-age students, adults who are in entrepreneurship. We're trying to help them find jobs, learn how to code, build robots, do whatever they can. It's a really exciting opportunity, and I'm really excited to see what we can do with this year.
That concludes our ceremony. I'm just going to say a few more words, naturally. I think you can really see the demonstration today of our entire group here. That it is totally, I mean, obviously something's about LEAP today, and we're thankful to everybody, and we're proud that our members join LEAP so that we can enhance programs the way we can through money. Money matters, obviously, in the end. But I really want to, ultimately, this is about partnerships. And this is about coming together. And you are the heroes and the workers, although I have one hell of a new economy division working on this too. And so I just want to thank all of you. It's a great demonstration today. Again, Mayor, you know, I obsessively talk about Madison and Columbus, Ann Arbor and Grand Rapids. And I'm telling you right now again, that Lansing, we refer to it as global Lansing, you know, belongs in that category. I know, scope and scale, we're not. But you know what? We're actually on the road to being there. And this is just a small example today of the amazing efforts that are going on across our city and across our region that is making us great, a happy community to live in. And so if I could just ask one more thing, if I could invite Tony Willis up for just 2 minutes and kind of conclude our ceremonies today, Tony, and make your observations, please. So congratulations to you and your team.
Thank you. Appreciate that. Well, you know, it's kind of hard to say what's not been said already, right? This is a great group of individuals and organizations that really make our ecosystem a vibrant and thriving place for anybody with an idea to have that outlet to take place right here in our community. Anything from a tech entrepreneur that wants to develop an app. There's from the tech to Lansing Codes helping develop the app, to food entrepreneurship with Joan Nelson, everything she does. Soup Brand Lansing's going on for 4 years now, Heather, right? Just as long as our hatching pitch competition and so forth, startup grind. It's an ecosystem that's growing us all together. And when we started this earlier on, the maker coach that we have here, Brian Adams, LMN, Late Speakers Network, you're a forerunner with that. So I really appreciate you all for being our partners in this, because it really takes a community, and we're all trying to strive to make our region better, a greater, more exciting, happier place to be. So thank you to my team. Thank you to our elite board members, Bob, the mayor, you guys. 2018, let's keep moving forward.
All right, thank you. Thanks, everybody. Can I ask everybody to, let's step in front of the podium and bring your checks with you. Mayor and Tony, stand right here. Tony in the middle. Mayor. And everybody, and yeah, Jeff's got a good idea. Hold it up above your head or below or whatever. Make sure you can see the camera. And
wave them back and forth a little bit, maybe.
Yeah, right. The future, right? Okay, there we go. Thank you, guys. Thanks, everybody, very much. Thanks for being here. We gave away a lot of money today, and we'll see you next time.